You know, it's a trip. I didn't even know Coolio passed. I was just happening to call him because I've been wanting to catch up with him because I could tell, his breathing was funny. Like he's not been, like he, always seemed to have like a asthma kind of issue. Even when we did the interview, that's what made me like, dang, I need to get you some herbs and make you some lemon tea, get that mucus out. You know what I mean? And I'm just tripping because every day I've been waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been having one or two friends a week die every week, literally for the last month. And I was just bugging, like, dang, I got two texts from two different friends who, you know, said that he passed. And I was just tripping, like, all day yesterday, something said, call him. I finally called him this evening, and this, like, minutes later, I get text that he died. And it's just like, wow, you know, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? I don't know. Doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I know he was a good mentor. He was a good manager for me in the 90s. You know, he uh he saw my talent, you know. He took me around. He taught me the industry. He really did give me great advice, good information. You might say, well, how come you're not famous or how come you whatever? Well, he offered me the opportunities. He opened the door for me. You know, it was about what I wanted to do after that, right? And I had my own reasons for why I didn't do certain things. But he did offer me the opportunity. He took me on tour with him before. I got stories about all of that stuff, man. It was just crazy, dope stories, you know what I mean? But he was a very supportive mentor, good friend, and he taught me a lot about the music business. And I really appreciate him for that. I had just recently reconnected with Coolio. We both live in the same city. We live in Las Vegas. Well, he lives at, wherever, everywhere, but one of his parts was Vegas, and I just wanted to catch up with him. We were gonna do some stuff, and I wanted to get my old music from him. You know, he was my manager, my music manager from like 94 to 98. People thought that I wrote Gangsta's Paradise, but I did not. But he did tell me I was a muse for him. Like he was inspired to write in the style of Gangsta Paradise based on my poetry, and that was a high compliment. Yeah, I've had dinner, Thanksgivings with him and Josefa back in the day. They were very supportive of me when I was in college. They had several cars. And so when I would help assist Josefa when she was pregnant, that was his wife at the time, they would let me borrow a car. A Lexus, yo, to roll to work, to school, I mean. I was going to Cal State Long Beach, and Coolio and Josefa used to allow me to borrow the car. I didn't ask to borrow the car. I was going to catch buses, I had to cop buses to get there. But he would give me the car and say, go. He was very supportive of me going to school. When I needed places to stay or a place to stay, he is the person that gave me money. He gave me $1,500 twice to get a place. And he never asked for the money back. He never asked me for no funny business. He was respectful, you know what I'm saying? When he first bought his his Hummer, I rode around in that big old loud apartment. I used to say, it's too loud. It's like sitting in an apartment, you know? No, he was always a good person to me, toward me. He took me with him to everything. When he had meetings at Def Jam West, I would go. I was truly a mentor. Like, he was truly a mentor to me. I was really a mentee. Like, he was a very cool, helpful, intelligent, wise man. And that's why I really loved and liked him a lot. I liked and loved Coolio. He was like a uncle for real for me. Like a for real uncle. Like, for real. I babysat his children. Not at his house per se, but yeah, I done that too. But like when he was doing stuff for MTV and he wanted his babies there, he would have me be the person that would sit with his children, and keep an eye on them. That's my professional gig, you know what I mean? And there was a rapper named LaShawn. Matter of fact, I just saw her in an episode of Tiny Houses. What's up, LaShawn? She live in Vegas too. But anyway, she was signed to Tommy Boy and Def Jam, and she was the one that sang, "Mama, I'm in love with the gangster. Mama, I'm in love with a gangster." And she also did that song with LL Cool J, "Doing it and doing it and doing it well." Well, back in '95, she got pregnant, and she was supposed to go on tour with LL Cool J, and allegedly, Cool J told her that being pregnant wasn't sexy, and he didn't want her to do "Doing It Well" pregnant on tour. So she was mad about that and sued the company and sued LL Cool J. And she never worked there again. But meanwhile, she had that song she had to do with Coolio called "Mama, I'm in Love with a Gangster." So he just said, I want you to come on tour with me. You got 2 days to learn this song. Let's go. I said, okay. And I went and memorized that shit the best I could. But I was like, but I sound proper. I'm proper. But he was like, but you know how to perform on stage, and that's what I like. So he took me with him, and I did a few performances doing "Mama, I'm in Love with a Gangster." But I was so poetic with it. I was so proper. I can't take it. The kids keep asking where they're Papa. I tell them, Daddy's got a call by the coppers. Oh my God. Anyways, I really give thanks to him for the opportunities and trusting and respecting my experience as an artist and trusting me as an artist and not ever disrespecting my art. He knew I was different. He always liked that. He liked my consciousness and my intellect, and he wanted to bring me out like the Black Bjork. If you know who Bjork is, Bjork. She's like a Norwegian, super dope artist, and I wanted to be the Black Bjork, But yeah, I got a lot of different stories on that, but I'm just really surprised. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I guess we were connected because I definitely was reaching out to him. And I don't know what else to say, but I guess I could tell some more Coolio stories another day. Anyway, rest in peace and God bless you. I hope you, find peace wherever you are. And I don't know how to turn this thing off. Okay, here we go.